We go. I do believe we're live, so I'll say indeed, and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. What a dear pleasure it is to have you here again on another conscious evolution. Another opportunity for us to find ourselves present again in the consideration of the limited RAM our brains has. I don't know what inspired me to talk about that specifically. Technically, I do. Technically, there were 4 students in my yoga class pretty much instantaneously this morning. And that's usually how much I expect in my class, kind of thing. And then I completely spaced on posting my link to the Discord. Right? Then I felt a little bit RAM limited in doing so. And then I had another moment just now, I want to say almost. I feel like maybe I'm making my point. Yeah, maybe I'm making my point. Right? Had another moment where it just kind of dawns on me that we human beings can be forgetful. On a global stage, there is literally a RAM shortage right now. Like, actually. Like, if you want to buy RAM right now, it's like 200, if not 300% more expensive today than it was a year ago. Right? So, in that way, humanity has a RAM shortage right now. And I wonder if we, as human beings, have the same kind of RAM shortage in our brains. You know what I mean? And I wonder if we're going to do something about it. I wonder if, as we progress, will we make ourselves more capable? Will we remember better 5 years from now? Or will memory only get worse, as we have expected it to, as we get old? I wonder. I'd like to believe that there is, of course, possibilities. We understand stuff like brain-derived neurotropic factor these days, which at the very least means to me that we can do something about it. Joe, I realize in my greenery fog that I messaged you in the past tense. Anyway, hi, love you both. Hey, Joe? She's still getting ready. I'll let her know when she comes back on. Kira Burp lets you know that she was messaging you in the past tense.
Oh.
And she says that she loves us both.
Aww.
We love you too, dear friend.
Love you, K-Burp.
I think absolutely that we do have low RAM.
Low RAM?
Yeah, I was having a conversation.
Human?
Yeah, that is today's stream topic. The fact that our brains have limited RAM.
We do have RAM.
Yeah, random access memory.
It is limited.
You look nice.
You look nice.
Look at Joe's outfit. We're matchy kind
Look
of.
at us. We're
Even.
matchy.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. She's getting ready for works. Joe has been feeling a little bit under the weather. I think the fact that we went to bed at an appropriate time and slept enough. I can see like the way you're moving.
I feel so much better than last night. Yesterday I was feeling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Joe looked like a kid that had her ice cream taken away.
It was a rough night. And then I turned into a pool in the middle of the night.
Yeah, she was soaking wet, sleeping. Yeah, had a nice shower just now. Did her hair up. Got her mom's new outfit on. Not her mom's outfit, it's the outfit her mom got her. Yeah. I hope that you have a good day at work despite how you're feeling.
I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday, so.
Been making her this immunity tea. Immunity, yes. It has turmeric and ginger and mullein and there's such a big list of ingredients actually. Black pepper, I believe.
Chaga mushroom or something.
I think there's some chaga mushroom in there. You wanna go? Are you gonna get it?
Curious.
Whole list of things.
Are you talking about just the honey?
The honey stuff. I made you Earl Grey this morning so you can get some caffeine in your system as well. Nan, Mojo's here with us too. Hey, Mojo. What a pleasure having you here. Nan, she's saying, lately my brain has been feeling like it has limited RAM. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. I've also been having this sensation a little bit. It's not a bad thing, I think, completely.
Where did you put the honey?
It's left on that little shelf of yours, close to the aromat.
Oh my gosh, it's right in front of me.
There it be. Limited RAM, limited processing power. Here it is. I've been putting this, and it's like if look at what it looks like. It does not look appetizing. I'll say that much. Smelling it, it smells very much of turmeric and cinnamon.
It's pretty gritty.
It has diatomy. Diatome?
Diatomaceous earth.
I wonder if it's diatomaceous earth. Maybe it's the stuff that is in diatomaceous earth.
Beep, beep,
You want to
beep,
get
beep,
close to me?
beep, beep, beep. Melt picked up Zoe for the first time today.
That's right. Held my arm out and he got on my arm. I was holding his food though, so I think
There
that
was some incentive.
yeah, that did help him. He did try and get on me a little bit earlier, but I was like, I don't know if I trust you, you silly Burby. You're so pretty.
This, you see what this beep, 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 beep,
Meep,
beep.
meep, meep. He's talking with me.
That's what he would do whenever I'd put your stream on the TV.
Oh, he's having chats. You know what this is, huh? Look at us. Now you're on the other side,
Now you're
bro.
on the TV.
Now you're the streamer. Oh, he's like, I'll
Yeah,
lick your
we're-
face somewhere about it.
Give me a kiss.
You excited?
Give me a kiss.
Give her a
Me.
kiss. Looking at me like, is it okay if I give her a kiss? It's fine. Though. Didn't worry. So we got diatone, got cayenne pepper in here.
Oh, that's that spicy. I thought it was spicy.
And some cayennes. Got ginger and cinnamon, turmeric, black pepper, moringa. You know what moringa is? It's a type of plant, or technically tree in South Africa. And then they harvest the new leaves, and then they powder that. And it's also stacked in good stuff. Has garlic in it. That
What?
one is the one that
I
gets
don't
me.
taste it.
It must have a little bit. Parsley, echinacea. You know what that is?
Echinacea.
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 It's echinacea. You heard it here first. And then honey and million.
You're being a lot, Zoe. I don't want you licking my whole face right now.
It's like I'm on camera. I need to lick faces. You want a cookie?
I'm gonna go give him a cookie.
You want me to give him one?
Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna throw it.
Okay, I'll put him back in his cage. Jo is on her way out very soon. Lately, my brain has been feeling like it's limited RAM. This seems to be like fractal. Talking about the limited RAM, I'm pretty sure I had a device here somewhere, so I can read my comments. It's somewhere. I promise it's somewhere. But I'll touch the screen for now. Dan is here. Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's nice having you here, Dan. We're talking about the RAM shortage, but not as it relates to the economy, as it relates to our own brains. Man, is it just me, or does it feel like the world is sucking the RAM dry? It literally is. Like, actually, on a literal level, there's a lot of sucking of the RAM dry. Did you know that there's a RAM shortage planet-wide right now?
Yeah, I heard that. That's why it's so expensive for a Raspberry Pi. I have a Raspberry Pi.
You do?
I do.
Nice. Maybe I'll do something
It's
with
an
it.
emulator though. It has like all of the games on it from like
Ooh.
like all of the old fashioned.
So that Raspberry Pi already has a job.
It has a job, but I mean it can be reprogrammed.
That is the cool thing about the Raspberry Pis. I don't even know what I would do with it. I probably,
You can do so many things.
but that's what I'm saying. I was like, probably do like the lighting in the house or something like that. But that is still gonna be.
I'm gonna sit by you, but I need to get going.
It's true.
I'm just gonna chill.
Just gonna chillaxes. 5 hours pass. It's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that thing. We got Christy K saying, hi, I'm new here. Mr. Brother Dad invited me. Christy, what a pleasure to have you here. Now suddenly it's like double pressure. Pressure for me to perform well, and pressure for Dan to not be embarrassed by me. Be like,
Something stupid.
yeah, I was like, I can watch this guy. I really like him. He's nice. And then
Eat a pineapple with the skin on.
it's pineapple with the skin on. It's like, surely Melt wouldn't do such a thing. The skins that I saw on your pineapples here are a little bit green though.
They're tough.
Yeah, they need to be yellow. And like I'll sometimes with a tweezer take off the little dry, scraggly bits, but only sometimes. Sometimes I added this extra fiber.
Honestly, whenever I had your South African ones, that was pretty pleasant.
Yeah, like Joe watched me eat the pineapple with the skin, and she was like, and I'm like, try it, try, please try, you try. And then she was like, She didn't go for the rest of it, but she didn't spit it out. She actually finished eating it.
Was that on the top of the mountain?
Yeah,
Was
no.
that back at home?
That was back at home still.
While we were chopping the fruit.
I did take some pineapple to the top of the mountain for us. Eating pineapple and mango on the top of a mountain.
And what else was there? Plums.
There was plums, true, but you didn't have any, I think. Did you? You had
Yeah, I had
one
I
half.
only brought 3, so.
I brought 4.
4.
She ate half of a one. I hate the rest. They were cut in half, okay? They were gonna get soft and mushy. They needed to be all consumed at the same time. That's how it works. There's a whole list of healthy stuff, Sam says, that gets packed into nothing products. You can tell when they're using granule against you, when it includes token amounts of lots of different kinds of stuff. I don't know if you're talking about this product, Sam. This one is not bought in America. This is made by some old lady, probably in South Africa. I wanted to say in her basement, but we don't have basements in South Africa. Probably made in her kitchen. Gemaakt met liefde in Zuid-Afrika. It even has Afrikaans labeling.
Christopherson Waltz.
Seeing more comments in the chat.
That's what Christy's name is. Christopherson Waltz.
Oh, the new Christy. She's introducing herself to us?
No, Dan is introducing.
Dan is
He's
introducing.
like, that's her real name.
It's like, thanks, Dan. Thanks for doxing your friend.
I think it's a real name. Christopherson.
Christopherson Boracius. In times like these, it's important that, but difficult to ration our RAM. It's true. There are some things that I feel, for instance, right? For instance, and this is not something that I'm necessarily proud of. If I drive a road a few times, I no longer need a GPS. But if I'm going some new place, I turn the GPS on, right? I even got Jo a little thing for her car so that she doesn't have to hold her phone while GPSing, right?
Yeah.
And put it somewhere.
Looking forward to seeing how it worked this morning.
I'm curious as well.
I do need to scoot on over.
It's true. You might have to take your cover off, but the fact that the sticker hides the little ring also has me happy. Well, nice. You're on your way.
Hello.
Bye, Joe. Have a good day at work. I'll tell the friends. Tell the friends I bought myself new shampoos. Apparently, it's supposed to help volumize your hair.
You have to work. You get lunch.
Love you, Joe. Safe travel. Should I make you something?
No, you're okay.
Maybe I can heat you up some of those what do you call them?
The cornstarch noodles.
Mm.
If you want to, you can't. I mean, you don't have to. You really don't have to. I mean, I'm not gonna be super duper hungry, so you don't have to do much.
I'll do the whole thing and then I'll share it with you.
Microwave it for dinner. Have it later, kind of thing. Oh, you're gonna do the whole thing. Eat my leftovers. Okay.
Love you, Joe. All right.
On the other side.
Yeah. She's probably gonna be in chat within the next 5 minutes or something. Her workplace is so very close. Like it does volumize my hair, I'll say that much. It smells nice. I think it is the most expensive liquid I own though. Oh my goodness. Like I think it messes with me a little bit that things are denominated in dollars here. Because if it was denominated in rands and I spent what I spend on that shampoo in rands, I probably wouldn't. Probably not. buy myself shampoo, but alas, I haven't washed my hair with shampoo in, I want to say 2 years. I've just been using beef tallow bar soap, and it works fine enough, right? But I want to give my hair a little bit of extra help, so I'll do so. Love again. That was my deputy. That was Sam. You weren't fast enough. Hello, pretty burp. Nancy, loving the burby too. Hey, Christy, aka Christopherson Waltz. That's her real name. Love is true, Dan. It's nice to have your friend here with us. Thank you for inviting people to the space. The bird is so well behaved. He's a good bird. He really is. He's only mildly bit me. It was a moment where I was like, did a kiss, and he like my nose, but didn't draw any blood. I think he's still a little bit. I think it's because of my hair. When they get a little bit antsy, they put their hair up, spikiness, and I think maybe he thinks I'm gonna come at him or something. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly go look for a secondary device so I can. Yay, found it. Is this thing still charged? Yeah, it is. Sweet. Is that today's? Why does this thing seem like it's done? Okay, no, it's still tripped out for a second. I don't know if this is the way to do it though. Gonna go here. Gonna go there. No, this ain't it either. Like this? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Is this it? What am I seeing? I saw someone else streaming for a second and it shocked me. It shocked me. Okay. I'm gonna get back to it. Nini, skibidi bobbity boops. I'm getting there. Bro looks like he drives a Prius and meditates. The only reason I wouldn't drive a Prius, like technically, have you seen the new Priuses? Have you seen what the new Prius looks like? I'll show you. I'll show you what the new Prius looks like, bro. Tell me you wouldn't drive this Prius. I'm making your point for you, but bear with me. Look at this car, oh. Look at that thing. That's one shiny pebble. You wouldn't drive that? That looks sick to me, oh. But I think it's still hybrids, which I don't like. I don't really like combusting fuel. I do have an electric unicycle. And I learned how to drive it. I can actually drive my electric unicycle now. Will I show you? Will I show you myself driving my electric unicycle? Maybe. Maybe I will. It is fun. I really like it. It took me a while. It took me a whole week to learn how to ride it. And just so you know, Sam, it's not easy to fall on it, right? I think the fastest I've gone so far is maybe 15 miles an hour. Stable. It feels nice. I am higher. He drives a one wheel. There's Sam said it. Yeah. Yeah, officially. I can now officially say that I do actually ride it because I can, right? If you asked me yesterday during stream time, I'd be like, no, technically that thing rides me. I'm not the one riding it. It goes where it wants to go, like a horse kind of thing. But now officially I can ride it. And it's fun. It's lots of fun. It's so strong as well. There's many hills in this area where, like, if there was a wall, if there was no slope, it would just be walls. I'm just like scaling buildings with this thing. And it goes like it's easy. It technically can climb, I think, 40-degree inclines. It's rated to 40-degree inclines, but it's fun. I'm loving it. I'm gonna go right directly after the stream is done, and I'm thinking that I need to. You friends did ask to see it. I did technically. You know what? I'll show you this. I did capture some footage for you friends. I don't know if I think some of you know that I have a new techno device, but yeah, I'll show you like this. Little bit sketchy. Took me a second to get on it, and this is without any support, right? Not easy. I'm like, and then I get off again. Did I get off again? Yeah, I was about to say. Nope. Feet placement needs to be right. There we go. And then we're off to the races. Look at that thing, Sam. Isn't that cool? And this is me driving it downhill, essentially. Let me skip a little bit for you, friends. I know how to go around turns now. I can get on and off of it without needing support. You can still see I'm a little bit shaky, but it's literally this was yesterday. This is the first time I've ever ridden it. And I'm riding and it's getting ridden. It's happening. It's so fun. So fun, Sam. I already feel myself wanting to go fast on it. Not like really fast, but faster. There's a little bit of like losing frames. Look at these scenes. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? Like I'm just like, oh my goodness, it must snow. It's snowing pretty light. Yeah. I can ride it. I can now ride it. I could have done this. Didn't know that. So much fun. Like it is a lot of fun. I think my tires bead isn't isn't properly seated, so there's a little bit of a bump happening as I'm riding it at speed. But I do think I'll be able to remedy that. The machine itself is rock solid. Feels very stable. Feels very trustable. Because it is kind of sketchy trusting that thing. And I think there's like a little bit of like weird leg placement happening right now, where I have one of my legs a little bit forward, so it's not like pinched like that. It's pinched like that. You know what I mean? It still works though, and it's fun, and it's like a lot of exercise. My knees, I can like feel those cross ligaments. I'm pulling. Like after you ride that thing for an hour, and I rode it for like an hour and a half yesterday. My legs feel they're gonna explode. It's like so much, and then they feel great today at least. But I need to go and exercise them some more. Melt, I say this with love. You are absolutely the last person who needs volume in their hair. Ah, I almost choked myself on coffee. I'll have you know, Sam, I'm going for that Marge Simpson look. Just like that. Yes, just like. That's the. I think I'm joking. I'm only half joking. Okay. I think I would look great with Marge Simpson hair still. Hair is partner love and care A plus plus plus. I second that, Sam. Sideshow bomb. What? Yes, you said that. I'm thinking that unruly ass mane is exactly one Greek curse away from turning Fox to star. I do like that. Are you trying to boast You're trying to bolster my ego. Is that what's happening right now? I feel like this is like some backhand comments. It's like, you have beautiful hair. You might try a lopi, yellow, lopo, lopo sopo. Well, it's an ancient recipe made of olive oil and l'oreal oil. A lot of folks say it's moisturizing as fuck. I mean, sounds like a vibe to me. Send me a recipe. Maybe I'll make some for myself. Does it still have lye? I'm guessing it probably would. So the universe winked at me, y'all. I asked Rosie for a phone call on Monday and she's deaf ghosting me. But new person, Melissa texted me and asked for a phone chat. We spoke for 2 hours last night. I met her on Friday. I meet her on Friday. That does sound nice. Yeah, taking things as they come, right? Then that's what I'm receiving from your message. Christy K says Team Toyota for life. You drive a Toyota as well? What Toyota do you drive? I think that's the other thing. It's like if you get yourself a Prius, you can probably know that the thing will be relatively reliable. In South Africa, where I'm from, Toyota is the number one selling car brand because people only have so much money. And if they're going to be spending money on a vehicle, they want to be driving that vehicle until they're done driving that vehicle. Right. And there's like, we have something called a Hilux. It's the most popular truck shape in South Africa, and people drive those things for decades. In fact, they're more reliable than military vehicles in some places of Africa. So the the militias and warlords buy themselves Hiluxes for for their murderers, as we say, right? Like they're that reliable. Just driving these things through the actual bushes, they'll last. Dan, good on you for not getting hung up on someone who dares ghost you. Yeah, I asked for a phone call and got one, but in that weird, mysterious, hippy dippy way. Yeah, no commitment. Dan, no clue, bro. What are you wearing? NPC cleaner, NPC learner. I'm wearing a scarf that was gifted to me by a friend called Joy Vive. I'm wearing a pair of pants that was gifted to me by my beloved Jovan. And I'm wearing a shirt that was a gift from my mom. These are one of the oldest shirts that I have in my closet right now. I'm surprised it's still in one piece. It's really impressive. All of my other shirts have gotten exploded. Right, like I'll flex in a way and then they'll no longer be in one part. Yeah. That's a big tablet. It's a bit big. It's a bit big, right? When I got it, I did get it knowing it's big, but I had this whole fantasy in my mind of like having a tablet with me, which I can take notes on. It's a bit too big for that even. So it's basically my make media device. I do make some arts on that fractal, and I haven't forgotten. Just been busy, okay? Right? If you know, you know. You better not call me out on it. It's crazy seeing you in jeans and a coat. Yeah. It's crazy seeing me in a jeans and a coat as well. The other pants that I have, the ones that are a little bit more melty, don't really go well with the EUC. Technically, I could make them work, but it's the mounting and dismounting that gets a little bit hairy sometimes where it can get caught. That's rad. You like it? It is rad, bro. Why do you look like a GTA NPC? Because I had a drone following me. I think the whole third person perspective thing that had something to do with it. Hell yeah, go faster. Dream Tooth. Enthusiasm from MeltMore for speed. I like. I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret that. I don't know. Got me confused, Whoopi. Are you encouraging me to have fun? Or are you excited for me to die? I won't die. I wear my helmet. You saw. You saw, Sam. I was wearing a helmet. Damn it. Got myself a helmet. It is DOT certified, so it should keep me safe. My skull won't crack when I hit the ground. If I if I hit the ground. And it was one of those like Amazon deals where I think the size that I got wasn't selling well. So they did kind of like make it a special. I legitimately didn't know you can get a helmet for nearly that affordable of a price. I think I paid $36. $36 to keep my noggin safe. I'll maybe get myself a nicer helmet later after I get really into it. But for 36 bucks, cheers. My gloves. My gloves are more expensive than my helmet was. A, that sounded like fireworks. Two, it's impressive that you can do that while still acclimating to this climate. I said this to Joe yesterday as well, Kira Burb. I really feel like the climate has helped me learn that vehicle faster, right? Because if I tried to learn it in South Africa, tried to learn how to ride it in South Africa, it's blazingly hot there right now, to the point where I would be uncomfortable. I wouldn't be having a fun time. I'd be like a sweaty mess. I'd just be hating being inside my body for the most part. And fortunately, the cold has just been keeping me nice and cool. I have been wearing layers, admittedly, especially when I was out there for, like, I was riding for an hour and a half, but I was out there for like 2.5 hours, just like chilling in the cold. I do wear a pair of little gloves as well to make sure my fingies don't freeze, and I wear shoes, and I wear layers on my legs. But it's nice. I like it. It's nice breathing cold air. The like snottiness of my nose. I do have like, I don't know if it's condensation building up, but there's a little bit of a nose effect that happens when you're breathing that cold air, and that's the only thing that I feel is a drawback. That's the one thing. One singular drawback of the cold is just a little bit of nose moistness. You gotta ride that thing on trails. That's the most fun. That's the plan, Mojo. Trails is where it's gonna be. Right now, I'm just like really getting good. I'm getting good at staying on the wheel, mounting and dismounting, riding it without having support next to me. I'm happy that I can do that. I'm like impressed by myself. Yeah, pat self on the back. Because getting on it and starting to get it riding, that's the hardest part, right? As soon as it's riding, then it's kind of easy. Meldusa. Love is Trusa. We got Moon saying, Melt, I don't remember the exact date, but what I do remember is that in February, when I first found your channel, so cherish to Melt and Moon relationship of streamer and viewer, or more like two friends. I'm guessing what you're saying is that it's now officially a whole year of you tuning into our channel. And I say our channel deliberately, Moon. This space is yours as well now, bro. Thank you for joining us here and for celebrating our 1 year friend anniversary. Grand Highlander. Greetings. I own my house and car. I have no debts, and I live frugally. Monthly expenses less than $667. Would you buy my coaching if I opened a firm? Wouldn't be very frugal of me if I did. Would it? Technically, literally, Joe owns her home as well, owns her car, right? So in that way, I think there are some debts, you know. I have no debts. As in, like, your house is completely yours. Impressive. But I don't know if you coaching me, you're gonna be like, y'all, pay your loan back. I'll be like, whoa! Oh my goodness! I'm laying it on thick. I'm being mean. I don't mean to be mean. But I had this moment before where someone called me to let me know that they're a financial advisor. And that, I'm sorry, I'm seeing something on the floor that I don't know if, no, it's not. Okay, good. I thought it was Zoe poop, and I wanted to clean it off the floor before it gets dry. Where they called me and they were like, "Yo, I'm a financial advisor. And I tell them the same thing. Like, I'm pretty frugal. And I go, wouldn't I be less frugal if I paid for your services? And like uh huh, oh no, actually, I would save you money in other places of your life. I'm like, you would save me more money than that your services cost? Are you sure about that? Would you pay me the money I paid you back if you can't save me any money? And then they were like, that's against company policy. And I'm like, okay. Was nice having a chat. So, in so many words, I don't know. Probably not. Maybe someone else would. Maybe someone that needs help would. But I also, fortunately, don't have any debts. And I only buy things that I use. All right, that's one of my rules. I don't buy things that go laying somewhere and never gets used again. Only when I use something am I willing to spend money on it. All right, because in that case, it feels like it's paying for itself. Every second of me using it is a second that it pays me back in experience. All right, put the shirt down. That shirt goes way back. Yeah, yeah. This is like OG shirts. This shirt has been coming a long time. Dispassionate. I don't think anyone here is looking for financial coaching services. Not a place to solicit, but feel free to stay for the love. True. And I got to share with you a little bit of maybe my hippie perspective or whatever. Maybe it can give you some information to approach your clients with. Right? I'm gonna drop the noise floor a little bit. Right on, Dan the man who knows one. That primal scream. Your Burbs, Moon Moon, Christopherson, Waltz. We got Dan Man and Darren and Mojo and Hoopy Doo, Sam Alabama, Nancy Franchi, Observer, all you lovely beings here and near, there and far, now and later. Love yes. Thank you, Jean, for sending love to our friends. Good morning, wise man. Zach Hunter. Good morning, good friend. It's nice having you here with us as well. For promotion passionately. Love you, much Li Xiao. Have a great and quick work day. So much love. So much love in chat. Wouldn't be very frugal of me. Mic drop. You like that line. Ah, love is true. Dispassionate. I don't have any debt either, and close friends introduced me to a financial advisor, although I don't really have a lot to be financially advised about. Yeah, maybe I look like I have a lot of assets. Yes, so rich. So rich, I got stocks coming out my ears. But no, I don't own a single stock, actually. I don't know if I'm proud of that necessarily, but I also don't know if right now is the best time to be buying stocks. I think that's the problem. I think that's been the problem for me where I'm like, I pay attention and I'm like, this does not look earnings to price ratio enough for me. Maybe collapse, maybe no, put my money there, maybe. Right now the markets are shitting themselves. So maybe you could financially advise me and just let me know that it's gonna be okay, bro. You know, you know that video of the pig. Let me show you. I'll show you one of my favorite videos in these circumstances. Pig screaming, being being held. Mm-mm. Nope, that's not the one either. I mean, there's a bunch of there's a bunch of pigs screaming. Uh, come on, I'll find the right video. Mm, nope, 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 nope. Still nope. Man, I'm not finding the video that I was looking for. Alas. And I don't have Reddit on this device intentionally, so I'm not gonna go look for it. It's basically just this video of like me trying to comfort my bro after he looks at his portfolio. And then there's just this guy holding a pig, and the pig is just like screaming, like, that's what I would use a financial advisor for if I ever had one. Like, I'll be pig, you be guy holding me, and I'll scream about it. Oh, alas, no pig videos for us today. Okay, you'll have to go and find that meme for yourself, or maybe one day when you see that meme, you can think about this moment. Mm-mm-mm. Some financial advice: take your paycheck and head to your local nursery. Buy more plants, Darren. That's Darren giving us advice. I'm stealing that now. That line wouldn't be very financially frugal of me. I assume you mean plant nursery and not a human nursery, Darren. Yeah, knowing Darren, Darren likes plants. So I'm guessing it would be a plant nursery. I see you. Debt Free Squad unite. Nice, 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 nice. Let's go into debt by building a Power Rangers mech suit so that we're not matching and Melt and Joe's wedding. We are literally the same outfit. Sounds cool. Don't threaten me of a good time, Dan. I will encourage you to go into extreme amounts of debt if you can build yourself Power Rangers mech suit. That sounds really cool to me. Weeps in monthly mortgage payments. I mean, mortgage is better than rent, technically. At least you're owning your home eventually, right? Heard that they're floating a 50-year mortgage. It's like, pay for your house twice. Have you considered paying for your house 2 times? All of this, I'm gonna stop. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I put all of that skills. You see, I was getting angry for a second there, and then I was like, nah, 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 nah. I wish I could have a mortgage, Sam. I still pay rent, and I get not shit in return other than a place to stay. My rent is def higher than your mortgage too, especially with where you're living, bro. I actually met a guy 2 days ago. Took Noodle for a walk, past this friend, and I saw him doing something to his car. Technically, the first thing that I saw him do was put a towel on his window, and it was when we were expecting another 2 inches of snow. And I'm like, "You preparing for the snow?" And then he goes, "No, I'm like fixing something. Had to pay $80 for the right spray can that is the same color as his vehicle is. Uh, like a rock hit the top of his windshield, cracking the glass a little bit, and then also denting slash chipping the paint paint off of his vehicle. Shared a little bit of pleasantries, and then asked him what his name was, and then he was like, "Oh, my name is Chris," and I connected with that. You know, my dad's a Chris as well. There's an army of Chris's out there in the world. And one of the things that he mentioned to me, Sam, is that the reason that he lives in this area is because of cost of living. He was from, I'm forgetting, one of the bigger cities, and his rent is something like $800 a month cheaper here, and he gets an extra bedroom as well. He has 2 kids and a third on the way right now. And yeah, cost of living is a big thing, right? People definitely are feeling it. Depending on where you live, you can definitely get away with more than get another job and move to KC. Cost of living is so low here. There it is. I can't, man. This job is too good of a fit. If they pay you enough to get done what you need to do, right? If you get to have a little bit of extra cash over paying for your rent, love is true. I pay rent too. I have no interest in owning a property unless I can just buy it outright, Sam. How much are houses in KC? It is, if it keeps you from owning a home, no, it fucking ain't that. I don't think it's keeping him from owning a home necessarily. It's more the lifestyle, right? I think that's what it's about, Sam. Like Dan is a certain kind of person, and the area that he's in and the place that he's renting affords him a certain lifestyle, which if you move out all the way to here or to where you are, you might pay pay less in cost of living, but you lose those lifestyle elements that some people like, right? Like being close to where the action is, kind of thing. Dude, Dan, your rent is higher than my mortgage. Insane. Plus, this community needs a New York City representative. So there it is. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to come in, sleep on your floor or whatever, right? I'll get myself another blow up mattress, sleep on your floor when I come to New York City. A good one. You could get a move in ready property for under 200K if you know where to look. Might need to get a little bit of a fixer upper. This home was a fixer upper. Joe told me it was falling apart, essentially, when she took it upon her to make it nice again. And as a result, as you said, Sam, she did end up getting a better deal for it because of that as well. She knew where to look, kind of thing. And now this house is great. Love this house. So nice. If this team made me fully remote and I had a lady who was down to come with me, then I'd move out there, bro. I mean, feels like the foot's in the door, Sam. Yeah, Christoph, your shit is cheap and you have like a house. Nice. Yeah, come to Kansas City, everyone. That is amazing. I'm gonna wear my Eagle Super Bowl win shirt though. Mahomes, more like my loser. Oh, oh, thank you, friends, for keeping this space nice. All right, I am such a sensitive person. I'll read these hurtful comments and I'll put on a brave face. I will. I'll be like, but inside, little bit cry inside, just a wee bitty, just a little bit of crying inside. Hey, Buster, it's nice having you here, friend. I'm trying to get to all of these comments. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Dan, Don, I'm a Niners fan, and my homies, Mahomes, I'm probably butchering it, is a most excellent quarterback. Cool. We got Kate here too. Hey, Kate. Mal Malema. Malemo? Is that how I'm supposed to say it? Me personally, I enjoy living on the East Coast. You're on the coast. Suddenly, I'm like, how did you know, Dan? I feel like you're farther away from New York City. I'll need to get used to how big America is, slowly but surely. Like, this place is massive. It's also the opportunity that I have at this job, Melt. Even more layers. They're grooming me to help establish a New York City public safety development team. You see, opportunities. Yeah, the big cities do come with opportunities that these places won't allow you. And there is potential for like earning brackets that also would be few and far between in this space as well. If you become like a big representative like that, I hope at the very I hope at the very least it will come with some pay increases. Christy is from Philly. We worked in a restaurant when I lived there. There it is. Philly is only like 2 hours from New York City. Checks on. I have a queen size blow up mattress for you and Jovan when y'all are ready, Melt. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's now a barrier, if you will, is like Joe's paid time off. She pretty much like zeroed herself out with our trip last year and then coming through again for my brother's wedding, right? And to come and get me. Come in and get me. What a bot! Oh yeah, Josh? Oh yeah? Look at me. Oh, luxury bum. Mm. Warm house. Got plantsies nice and close to me. Got technology. Technology. All around me. Being a bum in the year 2026 is a vibe. Oh. Best time to be a bum ever. You're just jealous, bro. Go work your job, loser. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I look forward to getting a job. I'll just have you know, at the moment, At the moment, it is illegal. It would be highly illegal for me to be working a job because I'm not an American citizen just yet. So as soon as I become one, then I can get an American job. Otherwise, I would be taking a job from someone else. That's totally how it works. Makes perfect sense. There's totally not multiple vacancies all around me. Everybody is like, new pay increases, please. Please, God, please come and work for us, please. Only half joking. It is wild how much work there is here. Where I'm from, 60% of people my age are without work. Not because they want to be without work, but because there's none. There just isn't. There just isn't work. Uh, I'll ask that device. You might have to mute me for a second. I'm gonna say the words. Hey Google. Hey Google. Damn it. Why are you sleeping on me? Oh. Hey Google. What is the unemployment in America? Let me see. 4%, right? And I think it's 4% because
As of early February
yeah,
2026,
4.4%. That's really good. That's really, really good. Very, very good indeed. America has a lot. America has a lot going for it still. Mm-mm-mm-mm. There it is. Context melt. Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback of the KC Chiefs, and folks are some amount of butthurt over the Chiefs' recent comeback and Super Bowl wins. Now I know as well the lore behind the story. Butthurt about what, Sam? Pretty sure the Eagles beat you last time we played. Case in point, the Chiefs tanked after Mahomes got injured. To be honest, you people don't understand what it's like before Mahomes. I do like Mahomes. I hope I'm saying it wrong so that I can make it that way instead. We waited 50 damn years for that Super Bowl win right before COVID. Whole ass city acted like it had a day off that Monday. Whatever excuses you need, man. There's a lot of love in chat here. Dan, there's some players I like on other teams, and Mahomes is one of them. I hope his injury doesn't mess up his superpowers. You friends of your loving hearts. Did you hear that? It is time for me to pull a card. Oh, yeah. Maybe before I do finish my stream, I'll take you friends out there and show you what it looks like to ride my wheel. You did ask. You did ask. I did not think I was going to learn how to ride it yesterday. I was still going to go and exercise. Hey, man. Is that Rhino? Hey, Rhino. I like your room. Thank you. This is my little station. I have a few spots that I'll sit on, right, as I do these streams to give us a different view every time I join you friends here. This is my book reading spot. Yes. Look at me, sophisticated. Hear me, my book be. Let's see if I open somewhere here. Ooh, what a fractal. We've been having some haters in this space. All the plants are great. It's amazing in here, bro. Feels like they're doing a lot of work to help keep the air nice and clean in here as well. I'm not a Mahomes fan. But that's just me. No hate if you like him. I mean, Paratrix. I love all the plans. So much love with the plans. Yeah, I'm afraid to find out which players. So is Bossa on the Niners, I can imagine. I wish you could see my plant wall. You have one as well, Christy. That does sound nice. I mean, we have a Discord, and if you want to share, you can. You can share your plant wall with us. Hugo the hater. Look at how he paints him. This is literally the first page that I opened up on. The fact that he's holding his cell phone as well. Let's see. Let's see what Cam says. Hugo's aim in life is to predict what a critic might say to you and say it before the critic does. And say it to you before the critic does. Let's say you're making a cake for your friend's birthday, but you've never baked this cake before, so you're a little unsure of how it's going to turn out. At every lecture, Hugo was screaming, "This cake is the worst thing you've ever made." Even when you're done and you know it's good, he does a bad impression of your friend saying, "Yeah, it was a good night until we were all forced to eat that awful cake." Hugo is the voice behind such classics as "This is the most terrible song you've ever written," and "No wonder your cousin Susan is more successful than you." I think he's probably talking about all of the monsters that live inside you. So, who are these stitched together bullies? Let's meet them. Yeah, he's talking about bullies. The grumpy sock puppets. Life is unfair, and your head even more so. Once a path is agreed upon by the five bosses and you're geared up to steer your houseboat through deep ocean water, the decision has to pass through another gatekeeper. The five bullies. The sock puppets. My little picture book. I love this book. It's so cool. It's a cool book. Makes me feel like it's both an adult book and a picture book for the kid inside me. Yeah, Campbell. Struthless. Go and check out his YouTube as well. Like if you don't know Struthless, I think you'd like his stuff. Invite you. I invited you, Christy. Good. Please do, Christy. I love to see the plans. Darren is really into the plans as well. Got it. What book is that, Chom? It is a book called Your Head is a Houseboat. The premise of it is essentially that this head of yours is like a houseboat, like a little thing floating out there in the water somewhere. And your entire reality, your whole life will be spent in that houseboat. And as you experience things in the world and get the opinions of others and scroll through the news cycle and drink coffee and eat food and you're putting things in to that houseboat, right? And you're decorating the walls and you're building the roof off and then eventually you realize that you have been building yourself a space that you might not appreciate and almost being a little bit more mindful with how it is that you're gonna build this space. I think it was only like $6. It's an older book. Got published in 2021. So I think he reduced the price to get the stock sold out or something, but it's been a good read. It's been good stuff. Share on Discord. Thank you for asking. Ruben, it's so nice seeing you and Reno here with me, dude. Like, it's a serious pleasure. It's nice to share this America Fractal. I do think I'm going to put on some shoes and then I'm going to show you, friends, how I ride that wheel of mine. I think so. I did say I would send a pic of my garden as well. It's dead now because of the winter checks out. Yeah. Send it. Maybe you have some photos from the past. My head is some kind of Snoop Dogg style shrimping vessel. That sounds like a vibe, bro. The art is great. We miss you, bro. Aw, Reno and Ruben telling me they miss me at the same time. To the friends who don't know, Ruben and Reno were amongst the four people. It was Christian, Ruben and Reno, and Johan. Those were the only four people that came and saw me on the farm before I left. So, just by that alone, they are very close to my heart as well. Means a lot to me that you homies came and saw me. It was nice that we had the time that we had together as well. I might have to leave you friends here for a second while I go and get dressed. You want this perspective? You want that perspective? You want that perspective? Maybe I'll put you up here. You can look at this pretty plants while I go get myself some footwear on my bodies. Be right back in a second. Hello. You saying something, Zoe Burby? What are you saying? Hey, Zoe. You a good bird? You want a cookie? You still have food left. I can't be giving you cookies this early in the morning. I'll give you a cookie when I come back from riding, okay? 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 Yeah, a little bit later, I'll give you a cookie, okay? But not right now. I can't give you a cookie right now. I have to go bye-bye. I have to go bye-bye. That's a sweetie bird. All right. I'll be back in a second. Gonna go bye-bye. All right. Step one. Put on. No, don't be screaming at me, you silly bird. That ain't gonna work. I have been like soft training him as well. Where if he just like screams his little head off, I just don't heed him. I would pretend that I didn't hear it. And then eventually he'll stop screaming. And then I'll go and spend some time with him. Tell him what a good burp he is or whatever. It's been a process getting to know that entity. Definitely is fun. Alrighty. There are layers. Should I give you a beat for beat? I am now putting a thermal layer on my legs because I know I'm probably gonna stay out there for an extended period of time if I go out now. I can just see it. I can just see it. Not gonna want to come back inside. It's good to have some extra layers on my body. There we go. Layer acquired. Shay, Jovan's sister, got me these shoes. Aren't they nice? I was so grateful. She said to me that she spent so much time looking for a pair that she thinks would fit my vibe. And then she even gave me the little slip that if I didn't like them, I could return them as well. And I was like, nay. Nay, these are great. I'm keeping them. It's nice to wear. It's nice to wear gifts. Being adorned in gifts, right? I like how the house is styled. Dude, I'm so happy that you're saying that right now. I had this whole conversation with Joe, I think the third day that we were here together, where I told her if I had to like spend time trying to style, in your words, decorate this place to be as beautiful as it is, I didn't think I would have thought of doing all the things that she's done. And the space is spectacular. Makes me very happy to walk in this home. Yes, it's an old pick. We grow a lot of veggies, and my husband grew kefir lime trees and an orange tree from some seeds. It's pretty cool. Think in that photo of yours, there's literally plants in your background. Is that right, Christy? That's so cool to have a burb. You want to see him? I always feel like I have to disclose this part because there is definitely mixed feelings about that. But he is a rescue. He had another home for 25 years. And I think Joe told me that his previous owners were a little bit mean to him. And then eventually they didn't see chance. They were like, nah. Hey, Zellberb. Hey, sweetie birdie. What you doing? You want to come and sit on ground level with me? Is that what's happening? Hmm? You a good bird. You a good birdie? Hmm? You a good girl? Yeah, you're a good girl. Technically, he's not a girl. Technically, he's a dude, but the people that had him before thought he was a girl. So he knows good girl means being good. Yeah, you're a good bird. You a good birdie. So good. Look at you. There you are. You want something to eat? He makes that sound when he wants me to feed him snacks. Can't give you a snack. I have to go bye-bye. All right? Look at how pretty he is. Look at the size of his cage, too. Freaking so much room for activities. I do want to maybe put like some plants in the corner there for him, but I don't know if he's going to destroy it. Maybe at some point. Little birdie. Okay, bye-bye. Gonna go bye-bye. See you later, Burb. I'm gonna go ride my wheel a little bit, okay? See you soon. So cute. He has a little space heater in there for him as well to make sure he stays cozy. The rest of the house might be a little bit too cold for him. It's about seed time to start the gardens. Can't wait. It's true. Spring is not here just yet, but you do want them a little bit established before they do, right? It's so frozen here in Philly, we can. I'm going to post today for a list that I'm offering people free Mayer lemons. Mayer lemons? From our beautiful and abundant lemon tree. That's wholesome. Maybe even making on some lemonade, Nancy. I'm in Colorado, indoors, starting the seeds. There it is. I lived in Denver for 3 years. Hi, are you the guy that speaks Afrikaans? Ja, technisch. Ik kan Afrikaans, bro. Van Rooyen. Sterren van Rooyen. That sounds like an Afrikaans surname to me. Yes, he speaks Afrikaans. It's true. I was at a restaurant. What's his name? His name is Zoe. I like calling him Zoburb. Ram, ram, ram. Oh, so expensive. Ram. You're talking about the Ram. Oh, yeah. What's his name? Zoburb. Nice, Darren. I drove through there on my way to Vale back in 2014. He's gorgeous. Such a beautiful bird. Like, I like the way that I see it as well. It's like a gemstone. It's like if I had to find a very pretty rock, but he lives. Oh, my heart. Zoburb loves now. He does let me know every now and then. But I'm like, no, Zoburb. You know that I don't respond well to screaming. He's been screaming less. Me and him are gaining perspective. I go and say hi to him and do some enriching stuff every now and then, but I don't let him boss me around. Nice Vale. Nice. Vale has the best Oktoberfest. They shut the main street all the way down. That is cool. Since we're all here, I want to take this moment to tell y'all that Swaggart Products and Services is committed to providing quality yogurt with quality graphics featuring your favorite hip hop stars. We're gonna keep manifesting until it happens, Dan. I can see it though. I just changed my profile picture. Is that a cat giving a side eye? That's hilarious. Main Street in Vale is nice. We had dinner and went shopping there. Nice. Yo, Darren, I would go. That shit, no pressure, but I've been to that spot you're talking about on Oktoberfest. Sounds 10 out of 10. Bye. I have to go. Thank you for joining us, Darren. Love is true. Hashtag swag. Perhaps I'll venture out there someday and we can share a pint. You friends making plans to spend time. It's cute. That's what I'm talking about, Joe. Your hair is wild. Tell me about it, dude. I started using a shampoo that's supposed to volumize my hair, and it's doing its job, I think. Definitely doing it. Appreciate the love. Yeah, it feels nice. That's the big thing. It like feels like wool. So nice to the touch. We'll see how it changes now over the next few days. I think it should come together. Joe has this Aussie spray that's supposed to help keep your hair together kind of thing. I haven't tried using it yet. I am very mindful of what I put in my hair sometimes, you know. Sometimes my hair will not like it. Throw a whole tizzy. It's beautiful. That's wholesome. Thank you, warrior princess. Appreciate your love. What shampoo? It's called Routine Wellness, Christy. It's Routine Wellness. And to the friends who know, you're like, holy shit, Mel, why are you buying yourself Routine Wellness shampoo? Don't you know it's expensive? Don't remind me. Don't remind me. It had like a lot of acclaim, right? People like it. Oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread, they say. So I'm like, okay, thanks. I'll check it out. Do see if you can find something that you like. It's a good quality product. They use mostly. I mean, I don't know if mostly. They use a lot. I'll say that's the right word. They use a lot of natural ingredients. It's formulated. I think it's an American product as well. So very formulated. It's got the formula, and that formula is supposed to be perfected to help you take care of your hair, increase hair growth. It has caffeine and stuff in it as well. I think it's the first time I'm using a caffeine-based or caffeine-including shampoo. Melt, you should rock the Gen Alpha broccoli top. What say you, Javan? I think it's already happening. I just need to get this side to stay. All right. If it stays, it just wants to loop de loop to floppable flopums one side or the other. All right. Mel, can you do a ponytail on top of your head? Nope. No, it's not nearly long enough. My hair is still short, technically. My hair is only that long. Right? It's just the curly fluffs. If I had straight hair, it would look way more neat. But alas. Is your hair naturally curly? Yeah, yeah. Like if I had to do this every morning, like I barely have my hair combed, and I feel bad about it. Like I barely have clothing on other than my pajamas, Christy. I put this clothing on 10 minutes before my yoga class this morning, and then this stream is directly after that, pretty much. So I I try to try to do as little as possible when it comes to my hair. Think it suits you. Thank you. Appreciate your friends' love. I now have shoes on. Yeah, look at me, shoe wearing person. I think I'll just put my jacket on or something. And I don't know if I'll take you friends outside because I am pretty sure. Let me see. Is my signal gonna fall off? There is my wheel. Mm, signal is still kind of steady. I did not put my jacket on, and I am aware of it. I could definitely handle it out here, but for the wedding, you should straighten your hair. That's not happening. Straighten it and do Pete Wentz thing where you cover one eye with your hair. Be all emo. I just learned the term broccoli top, and now I'm wondering if Unk Melt's amongst the trendsetters. I had broccoli top when I was in high school, so I'll say yes. I was doing broccoli top before it was cool. Okay, all right. It was me first. I'm quickly putting on jacket. There we go. This microphone needs to put you down for a second. Nice. And then I'll clip you on here. Boom. Technically, I have a helmet, but I'm not gonna go out riding right now. I'm gonna show you friends a little bit before I go riding. There we go. Back outside again. Not the eyeliner and skinny jeans. Eyeliner and skinny jeans too. I could rock the look. Don't you at me. I would make it work. People would be like, anybody else wears eyeliner and skinny jeans, it looks bad, but you Melt somehow still manage. I am boasting here, it's true. All right. I think this spot should be where I could ride. It is a little bit icy, but you can see my wheel lines. as I've got them out here. Let's see. It is snowing a little bit out there. I don't know if you can see the flicks. You're gonna hear a teet. Teet. I just don't know if I'll slip on this stuff, is the thing. A little bit of slippery. Little slippery. Nah. I need to point you. Need to point you to the street, I think. I'm stepping in the snow as well. And because it's so cold, it stays on my wheel. Let me do this. I'm gonna teet. All right. You stay there for a second. Small little snowflakes falling. Is this it? Will this be the shot? Let me shorten this leg a little bit. Hey, Gab is here. Bogabius. Gab sent a beautifully wholesome message on one of the streams yesterday. We love Gab. Gab is a cool dude. Your boy has a third interview for a career change. Post-graduation tomorrow. Our Gabs is a smart guy. As he said, he recently graduated. We're proud of you, bro. I have gloves on my hands. Gab, crush that interview, brother man. We love you, Gab. We're proud of you, bro. All right. I need to regain my confidence on this thing now again, it seems. It is a little bit not level here, which does make it an added challenge. I'm gonna come back up again. I think that's the way. Climbing up on slopes does make it a little bit. I mean, there's slopes here too, but the slopes are less steep. Let's see, is this gonna be it? Come on. This ain't that big a slope, Melt. This is easy slopes though. I think maybe here. This could be a slope I can do. My shoelaces came loose. It is a workout as well. Like if anybody tells you it's easy, they're lying. Okay. The slope is fighting me. Stop fighting me, slopers. I'm gonna conquer you, slope. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you thought, slope. You thought you could get me, huh? No. Back down the slope. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Slow down. Whew. Come back around. Whew. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. This is easy stuff. Okay. Point made. Goob. You need to keep a small pouch with you. This pouch should contain your ID, emergency contact info, and $1. Just enough to pay a lawyer to start paperwork for you. I don't know if I missed some context, but I do know that God will be protected on his journey. He shows up with a certain energy that people will love him for. I know I do. I sure do know. I do. I'm just live jumping. I hope you have a good one. Bye bye. Thank you, friend. Now I'm gonna go ride this thing. I still need to get good. Oh, wow. A snowflake fell on my wheel. You see it? Little pretty snowflake. Look at that cute thing. Nice. It's the first time I'm seeing a snowflake like that. They were clumps the last time I saw them. Little snowflakies. It's fallen. Can you see them on camera? You can see a fleck every now and then. Yeah, and a respirator, hard hat, bottled water, and 3/4 inch plywood sign with shield. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. By all means, keep moving. Yeah, traffic going to your protest. Absolutely, at least a bucket. I love you, friends. I thank you for joining me again. I didn't pull a card today, but I think I will do so tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about these ice pits. See them melting on my device as they fall on it. I love you, friends. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. See you again soon. You take care of yourself now. My local process aren't being violently interrupted yet. Good. Have a good day. The goobest of doobest of debs. I love you, friends. We'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Be safe, dear one. Please do. I love you. Till we do it again tomorrow. Cheers, everyone. Have a beautiful day, friends.